He originally opened in 1995 as Jacksonville Municipal Stadium when this franchise entered the NFL. We welcome you to Jacksonville and TIAA Bank Field. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Jalen Richard now on the return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State and TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Jacksonville Jaguars. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Richard on the return. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Goff on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders fly into the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25.
22, Christian McCaffrey.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
And this is caught by Watkins. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The Jags picking up the 1st down there, a gain of 12.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4.
They'll fake the give. Now Goff. Got his man. That's the Pro Bowler Julio Jones. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. The Clemson Tiger, Vic Beasley, reaches home that time.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Here a throw taken in by Watkins. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Throwing on third. Goff. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Trying to disrupt Julio Jones there, the intended target. A little too close, got the flag thrown.
I'm not sure anyone can cover Julio Jones one-on-one for very long without getting their share of pass interference calls. His size, his speed, his physicality makes it almost impossible to do.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10. You don't see that a ton, do you? With the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball is moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is third down and 8. From the gun, here's Goff. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
A 29-yard attempt.
And that hits off the left upright, and it caroms away, no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. So what a let-off there. You figure that was an easy 3 points. Instead, it turns into nothing.
And from that close of range, if you start it left, your goose is cooked. And this thing, well, it never had a chance to straighten itself out.
And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line.
Connor on the carry.
It's a big play there for the Steelers. And even 50 yards on the ground. Right back to Connor here on first. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
A good carry and a first down by James Conner, and this Pittsburgh team is really hoping he's back in form because last year the entire Pittsburgh offense suffered without Ben Roethlisberger quarterback. James Conner only 715 combined yards, but in 2018, he was a Pro Bowl running back. Combined yardage that year, 1,470. They're hoping for 2018 James Conner in 2020.
So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. He's at the 30. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So from one end zone all the way to the other. Talk about a turnaround.
And how about the excitement that that play generates for his team? Not just the points on the board, but the momentum and taking it from coast to coast, end zone to end zone. What a tremendous play. Now get that man an oxygen tent.
That's your boy Old Mo. You said momentum, right?
Old Mo, I think he's kind of limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, Let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Henry Ruggs with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Steelers are an extra point away from taking the lead. It's up and good, so they go the conservative route instead, and it gets them a 7-6 lead here in the opening quarter. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they were in field goal range last time out, but couldn't connect.
And it's early in the game, so I don't think that the confidence just goes entirely out of, running your kicker back out there. But let's face it, some coaches have a little bit less patience for that than others. Let's see if they call the game differently now in terms of what they do on drives and not try and settle for field goals.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. And you can bet they're going to lean on him quite a bit, obviously. They did last week. It was over 100 yards also. AFC Player of the Week is announced Wednesday.
And until they take that away, I would continue to lean on him. Try and have another award for him, one in this game. But when you look back at last week and you saw how he was able to find holes in the defense, but it's also the run after the catch. That's what made it impressive.
11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
He was brought down at the
after a 1-point game, 7-6.
First quarter with the score Steelers 7, Jaguars 6.
On 2nd and inches, Goff. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line.
The tackle made.
That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
Let's get off the field. Hey, watch it.
A shotgun snap for Goff. It's caught. Jones. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. Back to the ground attack here is McCaffrey. Deron Payne, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but from both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
The left side completion to Jones. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 13-yard line.
At the 13-yard line.
51, Mike 51. They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready.
Now a run with McCaffrey. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
On the carry.
Tim Settle, the Virginia Tech Hokie, in there on the stop. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Out of the gun, Goff. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Robert Alford. And he's into the clear. The 40, 20, 10, 5, and he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown.
Robbie Gould.
They were in a very good position to come up with a go-ahead score there. A really good drive. Instead, it turns into 6 points going the other way. Psychologically, I don't know what that's going to do to them.
So as a coach, you're looking at that as at least a 10-point swing, right? Because they had the field goal in their back pocket.
They certainly did, and you're right. At least a 10-point swing, maybe more.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So it didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
McCaffrey, the ball carrier.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
51 for Mike, boy, 51.
From the 41, Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Jaguars. Tyrell Williams with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Jaguars move back within a couple of the lead. And this time he gets it to go as it is up and good.
Steelers 14, Jaguars 13.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
5-yard line. The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time.
And that'll be intercepted by the Pro Bowl safety Harrison Smith.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
8-yard line.
Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
This is McCaffrey. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
From the 25 on 2nd down, Goff gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 23 yards, the final tally.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Let's go, team. Big series right here. We got to step it up. Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike 51. Watch the blood. Watch the blood. Watch the blood.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And he pushes forward, but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
It's a gain.
He gets it halfway there with that run. I think you play up-tempo, get right back on the line of scrimmage, and hammer at him again.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Christian McCaffrey hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And once again, the Jaguars are back out in front.
His kick.
And he's able to put it through.
Makes the score Jaguars 20. Steelers 14.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Shotgun now for Breeze. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at... And Breeze is intercepted for the 3rd time. It's the former Patriot Devin McCourty. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. So now it's 2 straight drives that end with an interception.
And the first time, the first interception, they ended up getting 6 points out of it and taking the lead. Now they have an opportunity to increase that lead after their 2nd pick on 2 drives.
Sammy Watkins, the intended receiver, and it's 2nd down.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Goff now to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it, and the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
To the right side, and he's got Landry complete. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Jags grab it. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey, able to get away.
That's why you keep the legs churning.
And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. Gone. Brought in left side by Snead. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd down at the 46-yard line.
Goff now looks to throw. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 9.
So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach and our EA Sports halftime report. The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. On play action, it's Breeze. But he hits his target, the tight end Lewis. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
14. First down, Steelers.
They'll run here with Connor. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
Connor on the handoff.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Sheds off the tackle, and they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
33 yards on
He was not the primary target. They expected to get the ball downfield. Instead, checked it down. An old coach of mine used to say to us all the time, when they check it down, that should end the down. In this case, though, he foiled that in a big way and turned it into a big play.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Throwing on second down. Breeze. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. On first down, Breeze. And it's caught. And the Steelers are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. They'll roll him out right. And that'll be intercepted by the Pro Bowl safety Harrison Smith. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's second and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 26-yard line.
Now it's gone. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
The 31-yard line.
Here's McCaffrey. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's third down.
There defensively.
Back to throw. Goff. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory.
On the handoff.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a second and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 47-yard line.
Here's Snead as they run the jet sweep. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
3rd and 2. Goff. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. On first down, it's gone. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
Back to the air. Goff on second down. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
To the air again. Goff. And he's got Snead. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Well, that's one way to convert on third down, picking up 26 yards. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. On the ground, McCaffrey. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun, and they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
And yet again, Goff is intercepted. Picked off by Robert Alford. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
First and 10. At their own 6.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
Always a pleasure.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Henry Ruggs, 94 yards. And the Steelers are an extra point away from taking the lead. Gold to add the extra point. And with that, his guys take the lead here by a point. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. Give him 8 on the play, and that'll make it a second down.
At the 33-yard line.
They'll run with McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? Second and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. This pass into the arms of Snead. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Here a throw taken in by Watkins. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 38-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. They go play action here on first down. And Jones has it over the middle. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Now Goff on first down. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. Again, Goff. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a fourth down. And his kick is no good. Oh, by the slimmest of margins, he missed it wide to the left. So the folks on hand here growing a little restless with their kicking game. That's now 2 misses so far.
And in a tight game, fourth quarter, the fans aren't the only ones getting restless, Brandon. There were a few looks of disbelief on that sideline as well.
They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
First down, Pittsburgh.
Connor. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Play action, Breeze. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The veteran tight end Mercedes Lewis, the intended receiver. And it's third down.
Third down and 12.
They fake the give. Here's Breeze. And they almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now fourth down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
A nice punt, but a good run back as well, 13 yards. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
It leads to second and 10.
This throw caught left side, and he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Out of the gun, Goff. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their fourth pick of the game. Instead, second down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
Second and 10, Goff again. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and we watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
This pass from Goff to Everett, the tight end. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A well-executed 22-yard gain. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. McCaffrey. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Christian McCaffrey with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Jaguars have retaken the lead. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the second extra point he's missed so far.
Tucker set to kick off.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Landry the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Back to throw, Breeze. And his pass incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
To throw is Breeze. Now a desperation throw deep. And this will be caught at the 30. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Henry Ruggs, 75 yards. And the Steelers have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Watkins, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
43-yard line.
Goff now to throw. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
48-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Goff eluding the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push. And what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
Goff. That's complete to Richard, the running back. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Off play action. Here's Goff. Got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to almost certainly win the football game. And this kick is not going to get there. It's short and no good. Well, that would have been something if he could have saved him from that long distance there in the closing seconds, but it was just not meant to be.
They need a little more time and a little more yardage to give them a realistic shot. And that kick's a good metaphor for this game, isn't it? They're going to wind up a little short in the end.
Victory all but assured now as they take a knee here, and they're going to escape with a 1-point victory.
Today's final score.
So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it's going to be their defense that gets the ink in the headlines tomorrow, and for good reason. They forced 5 turnovers in this game.
And while we were watching this game unfold, I kept thinking about when we did our training camp tour and something that you noticed along the way. Just about every camp we visited, when the defense got together, everyone was doing ball drills. Defensive linemen, linebackers, secondary, because they understood how vital it was to take the football away. And they wanted every opportunity. When the ball was knocked free, they want all those guys to be familiar with touching the ball so they could pick up the fumble or get the interception. And we saw it pay off in this one here.
Yeah, 5 times. They'll remember this one. So for Pittsburgh, they keep pace for a playoff spot as they move to 7-3. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Baltimore Ravens. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, it was a game they really needed as they drop back to 4-6. And they'll try to make amends next week as they host the Cleveland Browns.